Let me tell you something about success. It's not a destination. It's not some grand event waiting for you at the end of the road. It's a journey, a series of small decisions, big leaps, and moments when you refuse to give up. It's the quiet mornings when you're the only one awake, working on your dream. It's the nights when you're exhausted, but you give it just one more hour. Success isn't found in luck or circumstance. It's built by showing up for yourself every single day. The secret of my success, it started with a vision. I had to see it before anyone else could. I had to believe in the possibilities when the world told me I wasn't enough. They told me I wasn't smart enough, talented enough, or deserving enough. But I refused to let those voices define me. You see, success begins with how you see yourself. The world may try to shrink you, but you've got to stand tall and claim your space. I learned early on that success is not about what you have, but about what you give. You cannot pour into your dreams if your cup is empty. I had to fill mine with gratitude, self-love, and a relentless belief that I was capable of greatness. I learned that what you feed your spirit matters. If you feed it doubt, fear, and negativity, that's what will grow. But if you feed it hope, courage, and discipline, there's no limit to what you can achieve. Let me be real with you, there were challenges. Times when the road felt too hard, too long, and too lonely. Times when I questioned if I had what it took. But do you know what kept me going? I made a choice. I chose to see obstacles not as roadblocks, but as stepping stones. Every no became fuel for my fire. Every setback taught me something I didn't know I needed to learn. Success isn't about avoiding failure, it's about embracing it, learning from it, and rising stronger. Another secret? Surround yourself with the right people. Success doesn't happen in isolation. You need people who believe in you when you forget how to believe in yourself. People who will tell you the truth, not just what you want to hear. And sometimes the secret lies in walking away from those who drain your energy or dim your light. Protect your circle because the energy around you shapes the energy within you. And finally, the greatest secret of my success is this: I never stopped evolving. I never let myself get comfortable. Comfort is the enemy of growth. You've got to stretch yourself, challenge yourself, and reinvent yourself. Success demands that you outgrow the person you were yesterday. It asks you to dream bigger, to aim higher, and to keep moving, even when the path ahead is unclear. Success begins with a vision. See it before anyone else can. To truly understand the power of vision, we must recognize that it is the seed from which everything else grows. It's the ability to picture something beyond where you currently stand, beyond what is tangible, and into the realm of possibility. A vision is a glimpse into your future, a future that you create with every choice, every action, and every belief you hold. It's easy to get caught up in the chaos of day-to-day life and forget the importance of having a clear direction, but when you can see your future, when you can imagine where you're going, the world around you begins to align with that vision. Vision is the first step in creating a life of purpose. If you don't know where you're going, it's almost impossible to get there. And yet, so many people wander through life without a clear sense of direction, allowing circumstances to dictate their path rather than their own dreams. The power of vision lies in its ability to guide you even when the road seems unclear. It acts like a compass pointing you toward your destination, even when the path is winding, even when you encounter obstacles that seem insurmountable. When you have a clear vision, nothing feels truly impossible. But a vision is more than just a dream, it's a declaration. It's you telling the universe, telling yourself, and telling the world that you are ready for what lies ahead. It's the quiet confidence of knowing exactly what you want, even when others may doubt you, even when the odds seem stacked against you. The clarity of your vision will become the driving force behind everything you do. Every action you take will be motivated by that picture you've created in your mind of what your life could be, of what you are destined to achieve. The beauty of vision is that it has the power to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. It allows you to see opportunities where others see roadblocks, to find solutions where others find problems. When you're clear on your vision, you begin to see the world through a different lens. The challenges that once seemed daunting now seem like opportunities for growth. Every setback is no longer a sign that you're on the wrong path, but a lesson, a stepping stone that brings you one step closer to where you want to be. Vision allows you to redefine what is possible and to keep pushing forward, even when the road is tough. You've probably heard people say the sky is the limit, but the truth is, when you have a vision, there are no limits. The only limits are the ones you place on yourself. And the beauty of having a vision is that it's always evolving. When you achieve one goal, your vision expands, grows, and transforms into something even bigger. Vision isn't static, it's dynamic. It's a living, breathing force that grows with you, challenges you, and pushes you to go beyond what you thought was possible. There will be times when your vision will be tested. There will be moments when you doubt its validity, when you question whether it's worth pursuing, when the weight of uncertainty becomes too heavy to carry. But these are the moments when you must trust in your vision more than ever. It's in these moments that your belief in yourself and your ability to manifest that vision is tested. And it's in these moments that you must hold onto that vision with everything you've got. Because the truth is, success doesn't come easily. It doesn't come without hard work, perseverance, and an unwavering belief in the vision you've set for yourself. The people who succeed are the ones who stay true to their vision, even when the world tells them to give up, even when the obstacles seem insurmountable. They are the ones who push through the tough times, who keep going when everyone else has stopped. Because they know that success is not about waiting for the right moment, it's about creating the right moment. And that begins with vision. There are also moments when your vision will feel out of reach, when it feels like everything you're doing isn't bringing you any closer to your goal. But that's when you must remember that success doesn't always come in linear progressions. Sometimes the work you put in, the sacrifices you make, and the time you spend perfecting your craft will not show immediate results. But don't mistake silence for failure. Don't mistake temporary setbacks for permanent defeat. Every small step you take toward your vision is a victory, even if you can't see it right away. Vision gives you the courage to keep going when the results aren't immediate. It reminds you that the small steps you take every day add up to something much bigger than you can even imagine. Your vision is your reminder that success is not always immediate, but the progress is there, even when it feels like you're standing still. Keep moving forward with purpose and clarity, and the results will come. At times, your vision may not make sense to others. They may question your decisions, doubt your abilities, or suggest that you take a different path. But that's the thing about vision, it doesn't have to make sense to anyone else but you. Your vision is yours and yours alone. It's a personal blueprint for your life, and only you can fully understand it. Don't allow the opinions or doubts of others to cloud your vision. The people who truly matter will see your vision and support you along the way, while others will fall away. And that's okay. You don't need everyone to understand your vision, but you must understand it yourself. As you move forward with your vision, remember that it will require more than just belief. It will require action. Vision without action is simply a dream. It's the steps you take toward that vision, the daily decisions that align with your goals, the consistency and commitment to doing the work that will bring it to life. It's not enough to see it in your mind, you must bring it into reality with every choice you make. The power of vision lies in its ability to propel you forward. It's the spark that ignites your passion, the force that keeps you going when the world tells you to stop. It's the thing that separates those who live their dreams from those who merely wish for them. Your vision is your path, your guide, and your compass. It's your roadmap to success. But it's not enough to simply have a vision. You must believe in it with every fiber of your being. You must trust it, nurture it, and take action on it every single day. When you do, you will find that the world begins to align with your vision, and the possibilities before you are endless. Feed your spirit with hope, courage, and discipline to fuel your dreams. The world will try to tell you what you should be, what you should do, and who you should become. It will try to define your limits based on your circumstances, your past, or the opinions of others. But none of that is where your power lies. Your power lies in what you choose to feed yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. What you allow into your life, into your mind, into your heart, is what shapes your destiny. If you want to live a life that reflects your greatest potential, you must begin by nurturing the parts of you that fuel your purpose and keep you moving toward your goals. Hope is the first ingredient. Without hope, there can be no vision. Hope is the belief that something better is possible, even when everything around you says otherwise. It's the belief that no matter the challenges you face, there is light at the end of the tunnel. Hope is not passive. It's not just wishful thinking or waiting for something good to come to you. Hope is the active belief that tomorrow can be better than today, that you have the power within you to change your circumstances no matter how difficult they may be. You don't need to have all the answers right now, but you need to hold on to hope that the answers will come and that you are capable of figuring them out. The strength of your hope will carry you through moments of doubt, confusion, and despair. It will remind you that this moment is temporary and that something greater is just around the corner if you keep going. Courage is the next essential element. Hope without courage is simply a dream. Courage is what allows you to take that first step, even when you're scared, even when you're uncertain, even when you don't know exactly how things will turn out. It's what helps you move forward when the fear of failure tries to hold you back. Courage doesn't mean the absence of fear. It means moving forward despite the fear. It's having the strength to step into the unknown, to trust yourself, and to make decisions that are aligned with your vision, even when those around you may not understand. Courage is what gives you the audacity to believe in your dreams when others doubt them. It's what allows you to speak your truth when the world wants to silence you. Courage is what helps you rise after every fall and keep pushing forward, no matter how many setbacks you face. Every successful person you admire has one thing in common: they've all had to summon the courage to face the unknown, to challenge the status quo, and to keep going even when it seemed easier to quit. Discipline is the third pillar that feeds your spirit. Discipline is what turns dreams into reality. It's not enough to have hope and courage. You must also have the discipline to do the work day in and day out, even when you don't feel like it, even when you're tired, even when you're discouraged. Discipline is the ability to stay focused on your vision and your goals, even when distractions or obstacles try to pull you off course. It's the habit of showing up every single day, whether or not you feel inspired, whether or not you feel motivated. Discipline is what allows you to push through when your energy is low, when life feels overwhelming, and when it seems like success is nowhere in sight. It's the consistency of effort that creates momentum, that builds the foundation upon which your dreams are built. Without discipline, hope and courage can easily fade. It's the daily actions, no matter how small, that reinforce your belief in yourself and your vision. Without discipline, all the hope and courage in the world will remain unfulfilled potential. Discipline transforms your dreams into a tangible reality, step by step, day by day. Hope, courage, and discipline are not separate elements. They are interconnected. One cannot thrive without the others. When you have hope, you are naturally more courageous, because hope gives you the belief that no matter what happens, it will be worth it. When you have courage, you are more disciplined because you trust in the process, even when the journey gets tough. And when you have discipline, your hope grows stronger because you see that your efforts are making a difference, even if it's not immediately apparent. These three elements work together to create a powerful force within you that cannot be stopped by doubt, fear, or failure. But it's not just about having hope, courage, and discipline in isolation. You must feed them constantly. Just like your body needs nourishment to function at its best, your spirit needs nourishment to keep moving forward. You must seek out sources of inspiration, of motivation, of energy that will fuel your belief in yourself and in your dreams. This might come from books, from people you admire, from moments of quiet reflection, or from the simple act of remembering why you started in the first place. Nourish your mind with positivity. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, and guard your thoughts against negativity and self-doubt. Feed your spirit with words that remind you of your worth, your strength, and your capacity for greatness. Sometimes feeding your spirit means making tough decisions about what you allow into your life. You have to let go of the things that drain you, whether that's toxic relationships, negative environments, or habits that hold you back. Your spirit is precious, and it deserves to be nourished with love, kindness, and positivity. If you surround yourself with negativity, you will find it difficult to sustain hope, courage, and discipline. But if you actively create an environment that supports your growth and your dreams, you will find that these elements become easier to nurture. This is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about making the choice every single day to feed yourself with the things that will keep you moving toward the life you want. There will be times when your hope will be tested, when your courage will waver, and when your discipline will be challenged. But that's when you must dig deep and remind yourself of why you started. You must reconnect with your vision, with the belief that something greater is ahead. Hope, courage, and discipline are not one-time choices. They are ongoing practices that must be cultivated every day. Even on the hardest days when nothing seems to be going right, you must continue to feed your spirit with the belief that better days are coming. Even when the world tells you to give up, you must find the strength to keep going. Keep feeding your spirit, and it will carry you through the darkest times. It will fuel your dreams and help you achieve the life you've always envisioned. Embrace failure as a stepping stone, not a roadblock. So often in life, we are taught to avoid failure at all costs. We are conditioned to believe that failure is something to fear, something that defines us, something that signals that we are not good enough. We're told that failure means we are not worthy of success, that it's a sign that we should give up, retreat, or try something else. But the truth is, failure is not only inevitable, it's necessary. Failure is not the end of the road, it's part of the journey. It is not a permanent label, it is a temporary experience. The most successful people in the world didn't get there by avoiding failure, they got there by embracing it, learning from it, and using it as a powerful tool to propel them forward. Failure is not a reflection of your worth or your abilities. It doesn't define who you are, it only reveals the areas in which you can grow. Every time you fail, you are given an opportunity to learn something valuable about yourself, your process, or the world around you. Failure shows you what doesn't work, but more importantly, it teaches you how to make it work. It's a teacher, not a judge. It's an experience, not a verdict. When you can shift your mindset and view failure, not as a final destination, but as a stepping stone, you will open yourself up to infinite possibilities. There is no such thing as success without failure. Every person who has ever accomplished anything of significance has failed along the way. They have fallen down, made mistakes, and encountered setbacks. What sets them apart is not that they failed, it's how they responded to failure. They didn't let it stop them. They didn't let it make them feel defeated or unworthy. Instead, they used failure as a lesson, a catalyst for growth, and a stepping stone on their path to success. Failure is simply a necessary part of the learning process. The only way to truly succeed is to fail, get up and try again with the knowledge you've gained from your previous experience. It is not failure that holds us back, it's the fear of failure that paralyzes us. It's important to understand that failure does not mean you're not good enough. It simply means that something didn't go as planned, or that you haven't yet mastered the skill, strategy, or approach required to reach your goal. But that doesn't mean you won't get there. That doesn't mean you aren't capable. It just means that there's more to learn. And that learning process is what builds resilience, strength, and wisdom. Every time you fail and get back up, you become more equipped to handle future challenges. You learn to adapt, to pivot, and to try new strategies. You build your confidence and expand your capabilities. Failure is not something to be ashamed of, it's something to be embraced, because it is through failure that we grow the most. Failure also teaches you patience. It teaches you the importance of perseverance and the value of sticking with something even when it doesn't come easily. Success is not immediate, it's not a one-time event. It's the result of continued effort, even in the face of failure. It's the ability to keep going when the results aren't immediately obvious, when the work seems endless, when the doubt creeps in, and when the world around you tells you to quit. But in those moments, failure serves as a reminder that success is built through persistence. The people who succeed aren't the ones who avoid failure, they are the ones who don't quit in the face of it. One of the greatest lessons failure teaches is how to handle rejection. Rejection is a form of failure, but it's one that often carries a lot of emotional weight. When we are rejected, it can feel personal, as if we are being told we're not enough. But rejection, like failure, is not a reflection of our worth. It's a part of the process of growth and discovery. Each rejection brings us closer to finding what works, what aligns with our purpose, and where we truly belong. Rejection doesn't mean we're not capable, it simply means we need to try a different approach, or that the timing isn't right, or that we need to build more skills before the world will recognize our potential. Embracing rejection, just like failure, teaches us not to take things personally. It teaches us to look at the bigger picture and understand that each no is simply a step toward finding the yes that will take us where we want to go. When we embrace failure as a stepping stone, we also free ourselves from the trap of perfectionism. Perfectionism is the belief that we must be flawless in everything we do, and that any mistake or failure means we are inadequate. This mindset is paralyzing and ultimately prevents us from taking action. Perfectionism keeps us stuck in a cycle of fear and avoidance, always waiting for the right time or the perfect conditions before we make a move. But the reality is there is no perfect time. There is no flawless plan. There is only the present moment, the willingness to take action, and the ability to adapt as we go along. When we embrace failure, we free ourselves from the burden of perfectionism. We accept that mistakes are a natural part of the process and that it's okay to not have all the answers right away. It's not about being perfect. It's about being willing to try, to fail, and to keep going. Another key element in embracing failure is reframing how we view setbacks. Often setbacks are seen as signs that we are on the wrong path, that we've made a mistake, or that we should give up. But setbacks are actually opportunities in disguise. They are chances to reassess, to recalibrate, and to approach the situation from a new angle. Setbacks challenge us to think differently, to innovate, and to find creative solutions that we may have overlooked otherwise. They force us to grow stronger and more adaptable. Setbacks don't define our ability to succeed, they highlight the areas where we need to improve, and that's a gift. The more we embrace failure as a stepping stone, the more resilient we become. We stop fearing failure and instead begin to see it as a valuable part of the process. We start to trust that every failure is just one more step towards success. We no longer let fear hold us back from taking action, and we no longer let failure dictate our self-worth. We learn to fall down, get back up, and keep moving forward with greater knowledge, greater skill, and greater confidence. When we accept failure as part of the journey, we open ourselves to the full potential of success. We realize that there is no path to greatness that is free of failure, and that embracing failure is one of the most powerful things we can do to move closer to our dreams. The journey to success is not a straight line. It's full of twists, turns, and unexpected detours. Life does not always unfold the way we plan. In fact, often it's the most unpredictable moments, the ones we least expect, that shape who we become and propel us forward in ways we can't anticipate. It's in those moments of uncertainty, when things seem to be falling apart, that we are given the opportunity to grow the most. The road to true success is never smooth, but it's the bumps, the challenges, and the hurdles along the way that build the resilience, character, and determination that are required for success. Understanding this, embracing it, and learning to navigate these challenges is a vital part of the process. So many of us, when faced with adversity or difficulty, question ourselves. We start doubting our abilities, our decisions, and even our worth. But what if we could reframe those moments? What if, instead of viewing obstacles as barriers, we saw them as stepping stones? What if we saw adversity as an opportunity to develop the qualities we need to succeed? Strength, resilience, patience, and adaptability. Every setback, every failure, and every challenge that you face is part of the process. It's not there to punish you, it's there to teach you, to help you discover what you're really made of. It's in these difficult moments that we often find our true strength. When things are easy, when life flows smoothly, it's easy to feel confident. But true confidence is born in the face of adversity. True resilience is built when we learn to persevere in the midst of hardship. The real key to success lies not in avoiding the difficulties of life, but in learning how to manage them. Challenges are inevitable, they will come, and the way you handle them will determine your ability to succeed. If you view every obstacle as a roadblock, something that is stopping you from moving forward, you'll find it difficult to reach your goals. But if you learn to embrace challenges, to look for the lessons in every difficulty, you will find that they are not roadblocks at all. They are opportunities in disguise. Every challenge you face brings you closer to the person you need to become in order to achieve your dreams. The person who can handle those challenges, who can rise above them, is the person who will ultimately succeed. It's important to remember that success is not about never failing, never falling, or never facing challenges. It's about how you respond when those things happen. It's about how you choose to rise each time you fall. You can't control what life throws your way, but you can control how you respond. You can choose to let adversity defeat you, or you can choose to let it fuel you. Every setback, every hardship, every disappointment has the potential to propel you forward if you learn to see it that way. Your response to the challenges in your life is what will determine whether or not you achieve success. One of the most powerful things you can do on your journey to success is to embrace the process, even when it feels long and difficult. So often we want quick results, we want success to come easily, and when it doesn't, we get frustrated. But real success takes time. It's a process, not an event. And that process is never linear. There will be highs and there will be lows, there will be progress and there will be setbacks. But if you can learn to embrace each part of the journey, each step along the way, you will find that the road becomes much more manageable. The key is to stay focused on the bigger picture. Don't let the temporary setbacks distract you from your ultimate goal. Keep your eyes on the prize and trust that every challenge you face is making you stronger and more capable. It's also important to remember that no one achieves success alone. We all need help, support, and guidance along the way. Successful people don't get to where they are by doing everything on their own. They lean on others for wisdom, encouragement, and inspiration. They build a network of people who believe in them, who challenge them, and who help them stay on track when things get tough. Don't be afraid to seek support when you need it. Don't be afraid to ask for help. No one's journey is truly solitary, and you don't have to walk this path alone. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, who believe in your potential, and who encourage you to keep going, even when you feel like giving up. Another crucial aspect of the journey to success is self-belief. Without self-belief, you will find it difficult to push through the challenges, the failures, and the obstacles that inevitably come your way. You must believe in your own potential, in your own ability to achieve greatness, even when the world tells you otherwise. Self-belief is not about thinking you're perfect or that you have all the answers. It's about trusting that you have the strength, the resilience, and the determination to figure things out. It's about knowing that even when things don't go as planned, you have the ability to bounce back and keep going. Self-belief is the foundation of every success story. Without it, you will be easily swayed by doubt, fear, and external criticism. But when you truly believe in yourself, no matter what happens, you will keep moving forward, one step at a time. Patience is another critical element. So often we want things to happen right now. We want the rewards of our hard work immediately. And when they don't come, we start to doubt whether we're on the right path. But success is rarely instantaneous. It's a slow, steady process that requires time, effort, and patience. The greatest achievements are often the result of years of hard work, learning, and perseverance. It's easy to get discouraged when you don't see immediate results, but it's important to trust the process. Trust that every small step you take, every bit of progress you make, is bringing you closer to your goal. The road to success is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And those who succeed are the ones who have the patience to keep running, even when the finish line seems far off. In moments of difficulty, remember that the path to success is never without challenges. Embrace the struggles, the failures, and the setbacks as part of your journey. Don't view them as signs that you should give up. View them as opportunities to grow, to learn, and to become stronger. Every obstacle you face is preparing you for the success that's waiting for you. The more you learn to navigate challenges with grace, resilience, and determination, the more you will move closer to your dreams. Success is not about avoiding the difficult moments, it's about using those moments as fuel to propel you toward greatness. The key to success is not to never stumble, but to keep going, no matter how many times you fall. Every step you take, every challenge you face is part of your story, part of your journey, and part of your path to success. There is a powerful truth that many people fail to recognize, and it is this: your mindset is the key that unlocks everything in your life. The way you perceive the world, the way you view yourself, and the way you approach challenges and opportunities shapes the outcomes of your life. Your mindset determines whether you see obstacles as roadblocks or as stepping stones. It defines whether you see setbacks as failures or as opportunities for growth. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is often not about talent, resources, or circumstances. It's about mindset. It's about the way you choose to think, the way you choose to think, the way you choose to approach life, and the way you respond to every situation, no matter how challenging it may seem. Your mindset is everything. It's essential to understand that success doesn't happen by chance. It's not about being in the right place at the right time or being lucky enough to have the right connections. Success is about the decisions you make every single day, the actions you take, and the way you choose to think. It's about cultivating a mindset that empowers you to push past the fear, the doubts, and the obstacles that come your way. The right mindset allows you to see opportunity in every situation, to believe that you are capable of overcoming any challenge, and to keep moving forward even when things get tough. It's about understanding that success is not a destination, it's a journey. And that journey is shaped by the way you think, the way you act, and the way you respond to life. One of the most powerful aspects of mindset is the ability to cultivate a positive outlook, even in the face of adversity. Life will never be without challenges. There will always be obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. But when you have the right mindset, you can look at those challenges through a different lens. Instead of viewing them as problems, you can see them as opportunities for growth. Instead of feeling defeated, you can use them as motivation to push forward, to try harder, and to keep going. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties you face or pretending that everything is perfect. It means choosing to focus on the lessons, the growth, and the potential that lies within each challenge. It means believing that you can rise above anything that comes your way and that every obstacle is an opportunity to become better, stronger, and more resilient. Another key aspect of cultivating the right mindset is the willingness to take risks. So often, fear holds us back from pursuing our dreams. We fear failure, rejection, and disappointment, and as a result, we play it safe. But we stick to what we know, what feels comfortable, and what seems predictable. But success requires risk. It requires stepping outside of your comfort zone, trying new things, and pushing yourself to do things you've never done before. The people who achieve great things in life are not the ones who wait for the perfect moment or the ones who are afraid to fail. They are the ones who take risks, who embrace uncertainty, and who choose to act even when they're unsure of the outcome. They know that success comes to those who are willing to take chances, to make mistakes, and to learn along the way. Taking risks is not about being reckless, it's about trusting yourself and having the courage to move forward despite the uncertainty. In order to cultivate a mindset that supports success, it's also crucial to focus on your inner dialogue. The way you talk to yourself influences everything you do. If you constantly tell yourself that you're not good enough, that you can't succeed, or that you're not capable of achieving your dreams, you are creating a mindset that will hold you back. The words you use to describe yourself shape your reality. If you tell yourself that you're strong, capable, and worthy of success, you will begin to believe it. Your mindset shifts, and as a result, your actions follow suit. The way you speak to yourself matters. It's essential to replace self-doubt and negative self-talk with empowering, affirming statements that align with the success you want to achieve. Remind yourself daily that you have what it takes to succeed, that you are worthy of greatness, and that you are capable of overcoming any challenge that comes your way.